Every day, something happens that adds fuel to the Bitcoin rocket ship to the moon. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this video. It's Monday, and yes, it's a great day in crypto because if you're buying Bitcoin, you're holding Bitcoin, this is the asset to hold over anything else. You can have fun with all the rest of the assets. You can speculate and see if you can outperform Bitcoin, but odds are, right? Because we've looked at several charts, such as the dominance chart, Bitcoin is going to reign supreme. Now, you could either accept that and buy it or not. Yeah, your portfolio will still go up, but in dollars, but not as much as if you just held Bitcoin. And yeah, we're going to show you that in today's episode and more. You don't have to worry about any quantum computer FUD as well, because I'm going to talk about that in today's episode. Also, we're going to be looking at some charts, doing some trades, and running these nice trades up to some highs with Bitcoin going higher. And if you want to do that, you can, of course, by heading over to levex.davincij15.com. And we are actually doing this live here, this show live, and got this recorded, right? And let me just refresh this. You can see this is probably the next show right here. There it is. This is the private stream for today, right? And we do this on the private stream all the time. So also, this is like non-KYC exchange, but sometimes you might need the VPN in order to set up or log in with LevX. But with WEEX, you don't need a VPN, right? You just go and it doesn't matter where you are and use it, which is better, right, than Bybit.davincij15.com, because if you're in America, they'll kick you out. Boom. Even if you're not an American citizen or just happen to be traveling there, right? So that's a pain in the butt, I've noticed. Once again, I'm going to the Financial Summit. Hope to see you there. Looking at the meme coins, all the meme coins got absolutely crushed in the last little while. Everything is going down. But, I think they're going to find a bottom. And I think this is soon we're going to have a turnaround for the meme coins. I think Bitcoin has to go first, but once Bitcoin does go first, the meme coins will have their day in the sun. There it is. This is the news for today. The links are in the description below. Let's start off with this, right? This post right here. The Bitcoin versus USDT dominance. This chart below shows a beautiful inverse correlation between the two. The USDT has tested a 3.8% area twice in this cycle, with each bounce getting weaker. The next test will likely lead to a breakdown, which will trigger new leg up in Bitcoin. Yes, this is true, because you see it was rising and top down. And what happens if we have these kind of things where it's a downward spiral and it keeps testing a level, it will eventually break, right? And so a break is inevitable. We've seen that with Bitcoin when it went up to 20K, it came back down to 6K and bounced off to 6K for quite a while and broke through. So that's the same thing that we're seeing happening here. So be ready for a big rocket fuel ride, right? This is the fuelage to the moon. So make sure you pack your bags, get some Bitcoin. Another piece of fuel is 70,000 BTC was removed from the exchanges because these people are smart. Not your keys, not your crypto. They're like, yeah, that crypto we're buying here, that's mine. I'll take possession of that. Thank you very much. Because I know how the program goes. And because, the institutional players, they're getting into this asset class. They're buying this asset class, even at 100K, because they know it's low. And I don't understand why you don't realize it's low. This is it, because this is their time to get in. They have so much liquidity here that they can move in here. They couldn't move in before. And I want to shout out Crypto Jack for this little post. Crypto Jack is here in Dubai. Say hi to Crypto Jack if you guys watch his channel. Okay, lessons learned at Operation CHOKEPOINT 2.0 congressional hearings. So it turns out, right, that, I was always told by people, CHOKEPOINT 2.0 is just a conspiracy theory. And now we find out oh, now they have hearings, right? Where, oh, okay, yeah, they were trying to debank people. They were, right, not helping the crypto businesses and so forth the whole time. Now they like, you know how Democrats are. Soon as the and you stand up for logic and what's right, they roll over. Like, yeah, that's right, yeah. We need regular oversight not to be so strong. Yeah. That's how they play. It's like, it's ridiculous. Because you know what? It's the same with any bully, right? Once you stand up to him and you say, no, all of a sudden, yeah, you're right. Ridiculous. Yeah, they were inhabiting different universes, all right? But anyways, it turns out that they're now supporting it, but you can see in the past, they were... The banks, the FDIC pressured the banks not to fund accounts that were supporting crypto. They also, when one of the banks went under, right, crypto banks went under, they made sure that the people who had bank accounts there crypto bank accounts did not get transferred to the new bank. It was horrible. Quantum computing will bring lost Bitcoins back into circulations, Tether CEO says. Okay, let me point out a little bit of a few things about this FUD. One, it's a long way off, right? You need a computer with 10 to 24 qubits, I think it was. Yeah, 1024 qubits. In order to do that, instantly, right? Of course, they can do it probably a lot sooner with a lot less qubits. But when they do, right, it'll take something like, within a year or 2 years, we'll be able to break the one key. That's considered broken, right? So, effectively, you're thinking, well, oh my God, I'm going to lose all my Bitcoins. Hold on. One, for example, if you transfer Bitcoins to an address that you do not use every single time, that you have not used, there's no way to get them. Why? Because it can't reverse engineer a address into a public key. Right? A broken encryption requires that you take a public key and create the private key. Right? The private key that you sign off on who has what money, like what money goes to where what person. Now, because they don't have the public key when you provide just an address, right? It's a hash of your public key, not the actual public key. And there's no way to take the hash and get your public key. The quantum computer can't get Bitcoin at addresses that did not provide the public key, period. So your Bitcoins are safe. No worries. Do not listen to the FUD when they say, oh my God, Bitcoins are going to be brought back to life. No. Only ones that with addresses that have been used before. Okay, with that said, right, make sure you sign up at levex.davincij15.com or Bybit. Let me just type that in. Bybit.davincij15.com. Yes, that's the best exchange, most easy exchange to use. You're going to need some ID, so make sure you get some ID. Yeah, they're starting to cut back on, but you can definitely use it for other exchanges. Okay, moving on to the Bitcoin price. You can see that, this short, didn't we already say that this short just got blasted already? So we didn't have a new trade here. You can see that we've created a nice, beautiful W here, right? To take us to Valhalla. So we have to take this. Because look, this is so beautiful, this W, that I'm going to have to take this W all the way to the target easily, right? And that's almost 100K, 99.2, right? And so, we can enter right here, do a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, takes us to a target that's beautiful, and we get paid. This is an easy target. I think this is an easy trade. I don't think we're going to get stopped out on this one, but make sure you take precautionary risks. Don't go, okay, Da Vinci says it's guaranteed, all in. No, that's not the case. 5% maximum. Another W here. Might as well take it too. Look at that. Off of a key support area, or a trend line actually that we've drawn, I believe, because I don't use green color for support lines. Yeah, upward moving trend line. That's a sweet W on the 15-minute. There you go. And it's not so much on the hourly, but oof. Look at that. Nice. Okay, I think we can take this too. Target from the breakout. I know it hasn't broken out, but yeah, it's fine. I think Bitcoin's going to drag Ethereum by its butt all the way up to, nice. That's a nice target. Almost 2,800. Oof. Nice. Percentage. Oh, it's on 2.5%. That's pretty good. There we go. And there you go. Nice, easy trade. Boom. Got your trades on for today. Let's go to Solana. Right? Oh, look at that. We had this Solana trade nicely executed. And if you took profits, that's good. So let's just delete that. Let's move on to finding the next trade here. Oof, it's a mess here. It's like bouncing off, failing off of the support and resistance. Now it's just back and forth of becoming support and resistance. So I'm just going to assume we're going to break out of this, but I'm going to wait for the breakout on this one and say, okay, well, if we break here, let's do the 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio. Let's not take this too far because I don't trust this just yet. And then we can just leave. If it comes up to like within the range here, boom. Within that support level, I guess, break out. If it breaks that support level, Jesus, we're going to have to probably let this thing run, right? Move our stocks to break even and then let it run. And that's it. It's only like a 4% risk. So I think it's worth it. Okay. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Cheers.